Hi, I'm Aaron Martinez, and this is the Awaken to Source podcast with Aaron and Joseph. Do you want to make a direct connection with Source and inner guidance? Do you want to master your energy and create more of what you want? Joseph will show you how to do just that in the following recording. If you want to learn how to make the total shift, download your free Mastering Your Energy meditation at aaronandjoseph.com. We are fully present, being called Joseph. And in this recording, we're going to be speaking about what happens when your beliefs shift and change, how to identify that process, how to allow it to move even more quickly, and how to achieve a clarity of connection between your physical self and your inner guidance, your inner knowing, that inner source. Now, we will be speaking about these things, we will be discussing them, but more importantly, we'll be guiding your energy into a full connection. And so, as you're listening to the words, we want you to find a more relaxed place. Just relax a little deeper, continue to breathe. And as you get into this relaxed place, we want you to recognize and to place the intention to connect with your inner energy. This intention is going to allow the energy to flow, and flow, and flow. And it will also reveal all of the places that you have stored within yourself that resist the energy. Now, for some who don't feel comfortable or don't feel confident with this process, it will feel like a lot. It will feel like there's a lot of energy and a lot of things moving, and it can be a little disturbing if you don't have your bearings. And so that's what we're here to walk you through. But if you do have experience with this process, if you have transmuted energy within yourself, if you have allowed these things to shift and change, then it can excite you, it'll energize you, it'll bring you to more refined states of connection, and will fill you with all sorts of inspiration. Because that is what this energy is. It is the energy of spirit. It is the energy that is wanting to take creative ideas that have been latent within you and to bring them into the forefront, to bring them into manifestation, to bring them into activity. If you hold on to previous conceptions, if you hold on to previous ideas about how things are supposed to be, well, you're carrying those ideas into the now, and that can cloud what is going to come next. So that is why we say to release the expectation, to release the thought for a little bit, and allow this inner energy to carry your thoughts into greater places, to combust into greater energetic states. And when you do that, when you allow your thoughts to shift and change, well, that's when things can shift and change in your physical life. And so, you don't have to know all the right thoughts. You don't have to know all the places that your thoughts are supposed to go, or so you think. Instead, you just have to get a feeling for the energy, to focus back into that energy that is raising and expanding within you now, and then allow that energy to guide and to dictate and to move your thoughts into new experiences. And as you're listening to these words, being called into that connection, as you're hearing our voice as a touchstone, but recognizing that inner energy, well, the feeling is your indication that things are moving for you. And so we're not here to dictate a group of prescribed thoughts or to dictate how you are supposed to think, but rather to get you to recognize that inner energy that is growing within you and then to walk you through the process of releasing any beliefs, any ideas, any thoughts, any opinions that stand in the way. So ultimately, it's a very simple process. The complexity, or what may seem as complication, comes from all of these different thoughts and ideas that you have picked up. Some come from your family, some come from teachers, some come from personal experience, but they create this tapestry that sometimes does not align within itself, that sometimes is not coherent or clear or helpful. And when you're able to find some sort of cohesion, when you're able to find a touchstone or a stable point, then it allows all of those thoughts and beliefs to come into resolution. And you experience that as a combustion of energy. You experience that as an expansion within the physical self. Yes, is how you recognize it. But then all of the new ideas start to gather and grow and combust and inspire you into new actions and into new experiences. So you can feel. It's a very simple, straightforward recognition. Are the thoughts that come up, are they causing you to tense up? Or are they causing you to relax and allow the energy to flow? So the first step is to recognize that difference. The first step is to have the awareness and the consciousness of that choice. And then it's just to choose that interconnection over and over and over and over and over again. As you continue to make that decision to connect with the inner energy, it becomes a habit, it becomes a way of being, and of course it leads you down that physical path. So that is all these conversations are here for. That is all we are coming forward to get you to experience, is that process of having the old beliefs fall away, the shedding of the old way of being, and the recognizing of the context that you exist in, this energetic reality, and then having the discernment to choose which energies you're going to continue to entertain. And that is all that is necessary to bring the next steps into manifestation for you. That is all that is necessary to create your own experience. Because when you step back and you recognize the choice and you choose to flow with this inner energy, well, that momentum will continue to build and to grow and to become more powerful and more attractive. And then it leads you down this physically realized path that is your personal experience. And so you just have to recognize that energy. You just have to recognize the next step for you. You just have to be able to follow this process, thought by thought down the road, down this eternal journey. But you'll see it reflect itself to you in physical manifestations. You'll see opportunities drawn to you. You'll see abundance, physical abundance drawn to you because of the abundance of energy that you've tuned into. You'll feel the vibrance within your physical body because of the vibrance of the inner energy that you've decided to connect to. And so on and so forth. So you have the key. Now it is just the dynamic process of continuing to choose that unfolding. We are complete.